Latest now in the Chinese hacking and espionage campaign that targeted mobile phone users. ABC News has learned that information about more than 1 million customers was likely stolen. Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas is in Washington with the exclusive details. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. ABC News has learned that the U.S. officials suspect that a sweeping Chinese hacking and espionage campaign scooped up data on hundreds of thousands of U.S. mobile phone users, possibly stealing information of more than 1 million customers. Sources familiar with the investigation for the first time giving us a sense of the vast scope of what U.S. officials are calling a major intelligence gathering operation by the People's Republic of China, exploiting weaknesses in the networks of the nation's top telecommunications companies like AT&T and Verizon. The PRC initially appeared to have focused on a huge swath of mobile phone users, many living in and around the nation's capital. FBI and Homeland Security officials briefed reporters Tuesday that the large amount of stolen data included who the phone users were talking to, when they spoke, and where they were communicating from. The briefers declined to provide specific numbers, but ABC News was able to get a sense of the scale of victims through various sources. Once the hackers had infiltrated mobile phone networks, they then zeroed in on a smaller group of high-profile targets, secretly gaining access to their audio recordings and text messages. Some of those targeted included top officials in the Biden administration. The hackers had clear goals. Sources telling ABC News they had their sights on at least one cabinet secretary and a top White House Homeland Security advisor. George?
Spy operation still going on?
Officials admitted they cannot say with certainty that China's hackers have been fully kicked out of these telecommunications networks, and they acknowledge that they're still trying to understand the scope of this activity. And George, we're also learning in a separate case, Iranian hackers have targeted Kash Patel, President-elect Trump's nominee for FBI director.
Pierre Thomas, thanks.